So far in our previous videos, we have seen how to apply validations to our form by using form controls and form group. And we also included error messages with proper styling whenever we are displaying validation messages for our fields. We also saw if you wish to if you wish to disable a button in case we don't wish to save if the form is invalid, that also we have seen by providing a condition over here, that is new session form dot invalid. This particular button will get disabled and it will not allow us to save the form until the form is valid. So these are the validations we have seen so far. Suppose we have a requirement where we wish to add some restricted words in our form for our particular fields. How to do that we will see in this video. So as part of create-session.component.ts, let us create a validator function which will take form control as parameter and returns basic JavaScript object. Okay, let's create that function now. Here we can provide it is private restricted words. Okay, this will take form control as parameter, form control, and this should be of type, that is string. It is key we have to pass over here. Key of type string. Okay, and for this function we have to return control dot value dot include, and here we have to pass the restricted word, for example test. Okay, so what this does, if it's restricted word like this, then we will return appropriate object like this. For example, here you can see restricted words. Restricted words, here we are going to pass test. So or what we are going to do, we are going to make it null. Okay, this small c control dot value dot include. Okay, so what does this mean? If you observe here, what does this mean is, if it's restricted word like this, that is test, okay, then we will return an object like this, restricted word, this is test. And if control is valid and not having any restricted word, in that case what we are going to do, we are going to return null. Only if there is a restricted word in that particular field, that is input field, we are going to return that object. If not, we are going to return null. Okay, this is the function which we are defining as part of create-session.component.ts. So what is a restricted word here? Restricted word is test. Okay, we are passing test as parameter for this. Now as part of this validations, we have to include an error message, appropriate error message for this function inside create-session.component.html. So let's apply this restricted word for abstract field. After this emphasis error message which we have displayed in our previous video, we are going to add this another message over here with emphasis, and in this case we have to pass errors dot restricted words as keyword. From where this restricted words come from, if you observe here, this restricted words matches with the restricted words created in create-session.component.ts, right? If you observe here, you can see that restricted words keyword here which we have specified, that is abstract.errors.restricted words, here matches with the restricted words key on error object. What is the error object? Here we are passing the error object. This is the error object, right? Because we are validating here the control which we are passing over here. If it is invalid and if it contains restricted words, this object will be returned, right? So this is an error object, and this error object restricted words is matching with the restricted words keyword which we are passing as part of this error message. Okay, and appropriate validation message we can provide over here. What is the validation message which we wish to display over here? Okay, we can display as restricted words found. Restricted words found. Okay, and here we have to show what is the restricted word which is which is passed as part of this field. Okay, that we can get by using abstract dot errors dot restricted words. Okay, and we are going to close this. Okay, that's it. And what else is pending? If you observe over here, we have created this function over here, and we have included error message validation over here. Another thing which we have to do is we have to pass this as part of validators, right? Whatever the function which we have defined over here, we have to pass as validator to that particular field. What is that particular field? The particular field here is abstract. For abstract field, that is a text area field, we are passing this restricted words function. Okay, we are passing this restricted words validation message. Okay, so we have, what we have to do is we have to include as part of validators. So let's add this as validator to the abstract field. Where is abstract field? Here is the abstract field. Okay, here along with this validators dot required validators dot max length, we also need to add this dot restricted words. That's it. So this is the customized function which we have created here, customized validation which we have created. Validators dot required validators dot max length, these are built in. Already we can use this. If you observe over here, this validators I have imported from Angular forms. So this is built-in validators. These validators we have seen already, that is required as well as max length. So here what we are going to do in this video is we have created our own customized function which takes form control as parameter and which will return an error object if it is invalid, and if it is valid it will return null. Why it will return null? Because there is no restricted words as part of that field. We have not passed any restricted words. In that case it will return null. Okay, and that's how we have to register this new function which we have provided over here inside the array of validators which we are passing as part of form control for this abstract field. That's it. So these are the changes which we have to do in order to validate. If we are passing any restricted words as part of the text area, that is abstract field. So whenever we are passing, for example, this field inside the text area field, that is abstract field, we will immediately get validation message which we have provided over here. What is a validation message? That is restricted words found. And what is the restricted word which is found? That is test. Test is the restricted word which we have passed over here. So whenever we are providing value test for this field, we are going to get this validation message. This is how we can prompt the user to provide unrestricted words whenever they are filling the form. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you observe over here in my channel, that is Prince Harsha channel, you can find all the Angular 8 tutorials over here. There are around 98 videos which you can watch over here. Okay, if you are following all these videos in a sequence, then it will be really helpful for you, where you can understand clearly what I'm going to teach. Okay, and you can even comment out if you are getting any doubts on this. In middle of anything, if you watch suddenly like 95th video or 94th video, it's very hard to understand. It's always recommended for you to follow all these videos in a sequence. This is my kind request for you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Please like, comment and share these videos, and kindly subscribe to my channel in order to watch more videos. Click on that bell icon to receive notifications whenever I'm uploading a new video.